everyone. I just reviewed Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and then I remembered I never did a review of The Lion Game by Sarah Shepard, which I do not have that. I actually did it on an audiobook using the Overdrive app, which is basically essentially like a library where you have to have a library card and you enter it in, and then you can do regular books, audiobooks, and you get to borrow them. And it's fantastic. But I read The Lion Game because I've been watching Pretty Little Liars, and I had read the first Pretty Little Liar book, and I really enjoyed it. But then I started watching the show and wasn't sure I wanted to pick it up, so someone brought up The Lion Game as well as The Perfectionist. So I figured I'd try out The Lion Game because it was on Overdrive. And I have kind of mixed feelings about this one. I really did enjoy it. I liked the premise of it. I thought it was really cool. But at the same time, like, the whole rich, snobby girl thing kind of annoys me. Like, they're always skipping classes, and, like, they never have any repercussions for any of their actions or anything. Kind of just bothers me because, like, it's not, or at least in my world, is not realistic. I mean, like, they're doing these horrible pranks to people, and, like, nothing bad ever happens to them. Like, some of the stuff, I mean, they have, like, police files that are huge and stuff, and yet, like, everyone just lets them keep doing whatever they want. So that kind of annoyed me. But, I mean, it was written really well, and I connected with the characters. So I enjoyed it. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to continue in the series. I kind of want to just to see what happens next. But at the same time, I'm kind of torn because of the whole snobby rich girl thing. It's also more of a contemporary, which I don't really read that much. I've been trying to read more this year to kind of expand my reading list. I have a whole like 8-page list of books that I want to read this year, which is going to be useful. But so I'm kind of debating on whether or not to continue. I did enjoy it. I definitely would recommend it to the people who are fans of the Pretty Little Liars. I mean, her writing is fantastic. I loved the way she wrote things and described it, and I like felt like I was like watching a movie. You know, I could really picture everything. But if you're like me, I feel like you would get annoyed very easily by the characters like I did. Um, I don't know. It's one of those like unpopular opinions. She's an extremely popular author, but I even have that issue with Pretty Little Liars. You know, all this stuff's going on, and like, don't you think they would have told the cops anything? Like, the cops wouldn't notice all this stuff keeps happening, or even the parents. So in that way, I feel like her books aren't really logical. Um, but I do think they're good reads. They're definitely enjoyable. Um, so I definitely say pick it up, give it a try. She's really good um, at just describing the world and the events that happen. Um, I probably will pick up at least one more and just see how I feel about it. If you've read it, comment below and tell me whether or not I should read the next one. I'm kind of still on the fence about it. And everyone have an awesome day.